everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Curry and Poole are the guards. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And for Phoenix, we've got Lee. Bridges out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Booker in at the point guard. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. And you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Ball finds Lee. Bridges for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Curry. They double-team Curry. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Ayton, the pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Poole with it. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Looney kicks to Curry. From deep 3-point range, the shot no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker with a deep 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
If you're talking strictly from shooting range, Booker is right at the top of that group.
Curry outside. Bridges with the board. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Lee outside, and it's Looney with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Curry can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of. If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals leaders. Second, Chris Paul.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here is Poole. After Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Poole finds Curry. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
On the wing, Bridges. A 3-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 14. Green, the pass to Poole. Outside Curry. That shot is off. Paul with the defensive effort. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Buries it down low. Paul's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Poole kicks to Wiggins. Booker against Curry. Green with a screen on Booker. Here's Curry. That one goes in. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 8.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
There's Lee with the 3. It's good from long range.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 16. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year, and the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Green, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And the Suns here with a different look. Sharks checked in for Lee. Crowder comes in for DeAndre Ayton. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Different look here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Looney. Iguodala comes in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Took him no time at all on that one. Johnson's got 5.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Iguodala, the pass to Kuminga. Dishes it to Thompson. Here's DiVincenzo. Feeds it to Iguodala. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And guys, how about Andre Iguodala?
One of the most beloved guys in this league. Not only a great guy to have on your team, but one of the hardest workers out there. And look, I've given him one too many compliments, but he does have the clutch gene. Seems to show up in the biggest moments. Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Kuminga. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Wiggins drawing the double team. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there. Booker looking around. Misses the 3. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Johnson can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 19. Iguodala, the pass to Kuminga. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Their third three-pointer in a row.
To the middle. And he uses the glass on the lane.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Suns leading by 18. Johnson for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Last game he had 12. The pass to Iguodala. Now here's Kuminga. Defended by Crowder.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
To the right side. Back to Payne. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors trail by 21. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from three-point range. Crowder kicks to Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Suns ahead, running away with it. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns. Johnson is out there with Green, and it's Chris Paul. Then there's Ayton, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. Who's out there for Phoenix.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Paul with the 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And that's not by accident. I like how they didn't settle. They were attacking, putting pressure on the D.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
There's Green with the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. They are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. And here is Poole, following DeAndre Ayton's 3. From outside the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Pass to Ayton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Sharge checked in for Johnson. Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. Yep, that one goes.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
A 3-ball. Pass to Ayton. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ayton's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Suns Panther.
And the Suns making a change here. Lee's checked in.
Now, let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. Coming off a terrific season, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Poole on the wing. No good on the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Lee outside. Drops in the tray. Lee's got a second bucket tonight.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Curry against Paul. Can they get it? They grab their own miss. The kick out to Poole. And again, no good by Golden State. Suns have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Down low, here's Saric. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
No good from Lee.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Poole with no one around. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Lee gets the bucket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bridges against Poole. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Now, here's Poole. Good work there as it goes.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Timeout called, the Suns. Some changes for Phoenix. Crowder, he's checked in for Saric. Booker comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Different look here for the Warriors. Dominguez come in for Looney. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Wiggins is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And some might go as far, Greg, as saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Passes it to Curry. Offline with his three. Outside Crowder. To the inside. Lee. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
DiVincenzo passes to Kuminga. Lets it go from deep. Curry can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's Booker from the arc. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Iguodala, the pass to Wiggins. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Miami Heat. And then on Saturday, They'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Jacks up a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Lee, and it's Johnson in for Green.
Cam Johnson.
There's 57 seconds left here in the second. DiVincenzo finds Curry. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Shoots from 14, and he hits the jump shot. Wiggins has got 4 points this quarter.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Some nice passing by Golden State. The pass to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
First half with the score. Your Suns 74. The Warriors 47.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. What a battle we're witnessing tonight at the point guard position.
They've been assertive at the offensive end, willing and able to shoulder the scoring for their teams.
Yeah, they put on a show for us, Shaq. You know, it's something we kind of expected, but 2 great competitors are really going at it.
And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Golden State Warriors.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. We'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. Curry and Poole are the guards. And it's Looney in at the 5, down low.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Ayton, another 3 for Phoenix.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. It's good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns.
Kevon Looney may be a veteran player, but he continues to overachieve.
Just last year, he set a new career high for reboundings in a single game. As a player, it's your job to keep improving yourself, and Looney has never lost sight of that.
Here's Curry, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Sharge checked in for the Suns. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson sets the pick for Green. He dishes it to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3-point field.
Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
You just can't let Klay find any looks anywhere from the three-point line. He makes quick work from the coffin corner.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Curry looking it over. Basket counts. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this junction. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That bucket in no time at all. Bridges got 13.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So we'll see Jordan Poole go to the line here. That one on Ayton. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Green comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Johnson subbed in for Booker. Then for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Looney. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Poole. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Thompson outside, shoots the 3, drills the 3-pointer. He's got 9.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
For 3, Bridges. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Bridges got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Suns. Poole with it. Now guarded by Sharge. Puts up a 3. Poole, no good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 in the 3rd quarter so far, just above 50%. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a 2nd-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
DiVincenzo finds Kuminga.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
On the wing, Bridges. Takes it off the glass. 18 points for Mikal Bridges.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Warriors have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. The 3 from Poole. Phoenix grabs the miss. Saric has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green dishes to Johnson. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 17 now.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Green up on top. Covered by Saric. Kuminga kicks to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Paul with the 3. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, Crowder comes in for Saric, and it's Payne in for Mikal Bridges. Then for the Warriors, Wiseman comes in for Draymond Green, and it's Iguodala in for Jordan Poole.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Iguodala, the pass to Kuminga. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet. Kuminga's got 5 points in the quarter.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And the Suns miss again. The Warriors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Iguodala. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And fantastic body control from Andre. Not an easy one there.
Green, the pass to Johnson. Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got 19 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
You just can't give Iguodala these looks. He's too experienced and crafty down low.
Damian Lee is checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Chris Paul. And the Warriors also making a change. Wiggins is checked in. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career. And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
On the court.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Curry outside. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Payne finds Booker. From past the arc. Nailed from 3-point land. Booker's got 28.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
And so it's Phoenix with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
To the next guy, 5 and 6, let it come out the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but straight
Have mercy.
Wow.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. To the paint. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Jerome. Payne covering. Jerome passes to Wiseman. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Green with a screen for Wiggins. Tries again. No good off the back of the rim. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Shamet sinks the three-pointer. Shamet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
To the inside, and stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Jerome. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Got that one up quick. Shamet's got 6 in the quarter.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Jerome. It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Jerome. Payne grabs the board. The Suns have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Out to the right wing. Tries to save it, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Damian Lee is checked in for Jay Crowder. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga's checked in. Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
From downtown, the Warriors pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
2 points, that one goes.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Payne kicks to Shamet from the arc. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Wiseman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
And here's Green outside. Connects from three-point range. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Green is checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for the Warriors, Draymond Green.
And so Green will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Paul for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Yep, that one goes in there.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Paul for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5?
Poole kicks to Green. Here's DiVincenzo. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Paul with the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And here is Poole inside. And Paul pulls it down. Paul's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Bridges falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Paul dishes to Green. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges misses. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Poole. Oh, that's blocked.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
Bridges misses. The Warriors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And Kuminga throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix with the ball. Bridges for 3. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And stolen by DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Kuminga. The shot's good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's Green outside, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Just a humongous 4th quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Chris Paul. Chris, a very convincing win, and that doesn't happen often in this league. So what do you take from this?
You know, one thing that our coaching staff keeps stressing to us every night is that it's about us. You know, so regardless of score, we got to continue to try to get better because we impose our will on the defensive end. The sky's the limit.
Well, the focus was there tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.